Afternoon, week 12. Here we are. Tough loss Sunday night. On the road, hostile environment, great energy. Whole lot of good purple people eaters showed up. Show us a lot of love out there. Appreciate our fans traveling. Excited to get back home to U.S. Bank and play another primetime game, Monday Night Football division opponent. Um, you know, just kind of looking at the Denver game, it was a lot of highs, a lot of lows. Guys tried to stay neutral through it all. Execution of the fake punt was huge. The huge swing and momentum of the football game and kind of gained ourselves an extra possession right there to extend the lead. Glad we were able to kind of do that right there. Guys did an unbelievable job just executing, taking the sideline call to the huddle, then going out and, at the snap, kind of just executing there. So we just kind of get ready to get to it and find a way not let Denver beat us 2 weeks in a row.
Deep into your own territory, do you even consider running a fair or a fake punt?
Well, I think the beauty of it is that, you look at kind of the coordinators and how Kevin has really assembled the staff. Myself, Flo, and Wes are all very aggressive mindset when it comes to that. Flo said it best about, being aggressive but not reckless. And so, we have great communication during the week, myself and Kevin kind of just laying out what the scenarios look like, what what a premier look would look like in order for us to do it based on, the situation of the game. That moment, it kind of felt right. I would say even if we were backed up on the 15-yard line, if we get a premier look like that, then it's a go. The green light is a green light, and so that's kind of how that ended up playing out. It didn't really matter if we were on the minus 15 or the minus 10 right there. If we get the look and we feel confident and good about it, then we'll go.
So now that you've shown you're willing to do it a couple times now, and I don't know if this happens on special teams, maybe it does, but do you expect defense, like the other team, to have a different mindset because it's been proven that you guys will do it if the look is right?
Yeah, for sure, definitely. And that's something that you have to anticipate and kind of plan for. Obviously, they'll start giving us a lot of different looks than what we might not see on tape. So we got to prepare and be ready for any of those situations that could occur. We got a plethora of fakes that we work on a week in, week out basis. Some that we work weekly, and it might not come up until week 15. But at least we've gotten all of those reps and actions added in practice, so that when it does come, guys know how to execute at an elite level.
So there was no special intention to use that play in this game. It would just happen to come up.
Yeah, it just so happened to be in the Rolodex of fakes that we had.
It happened to come up that the situation was right.
Oh yeah, yes, for sure. And, it was something that, we saw something on tape. We thought we might have an opportunity to be kind of take advantage of a certain look that they were giving us, and we kind of just go through the Rolodex of fakes and kind of pick out which play kind of fits the bill for the opponent that we're playing and the scenarios and looks that we're getting.
What were you monitoring during the game? Are they showing this look that the look that you guys ultimately ran the fake on?
Well, the issue is that we had two kind of going in balls there, where most times than not you kind of get a D-stay. The defense is out there, so it really wasn't the premier look that we were kind of looking for there. We were hoping to get that pressure return team on the field and not necessarily the defense. And so with that, we knew there wasn't a chance that we'd be able to kind of do it there with the defense being on the field.
Now, there was a couple occasions where looked like Najee was in position to down the punt. What's the coaching point there for him on those types of situations?
Yeah, the first one, their zero did a great job of kind of pushing him into the end zone, which forced him to have to reestablish his feet before he would be able to touch that football there. But on his end, he just has to do a better job of getting that zero stacked. So therefore, that guy, if he does want to push him, he's going to be pushing him in the back and not necessarily opening him up and kind of getting him on his chest to be able to move him off the spot and get him into the end zone there. So Najee just got to understand we got to get that guy stacked and then look for the football to be able to locate it. He kind of was at a even level with that zero, and so when he started to look for it, he kind of slowed down there, which allowed the zero to kind of push him into the end zone, and he wasn't able to reestablish his feet fast enough to get the ball. It was a good ball by Mr. Wright, though.
How's Jay Ward growing in that role? It seems like you guys have used him quite a bit.
Yeah, Jay Ward continues to excel at it. He's really taken on full ownership of being that gunner there. I think he's doing a great job at it. He's really good at the line of scrimmage. He's got good quicks. He's got good long speed. He's very physical at the point of attack. I think he's growing in that role. And again, you got Najee and Jay Ward, both, rookie gunners out there, trying to do something at an elite level. Week in and week out is not an easy thing to do, especially, being a first-year player in this league.
Kevin said something the other day about how the whole coaching staff is developing in real time. And obviously special teams, I'm sure you do that every year regardless, but how much do you feel like you're doing that now for a young roster, considering that you lose Metellus as much as you wanted him and some other players maybe with Hicks going down? Like, how have you guys adapted with that with such a young roster?
That's a great question. We always talk about the next man up mentality. And again, we preach it week in and week out. Whether you're on the practice squad, whether you're a kind of guy that's always inactive on a weekly basis, you never know. I mean, you can find out on a Saturday that all of a sudden that you're up, But guys do a great job of servicing one another in practice, treating each rep like a game rep. And again, guys get on guys when they're not going, full out, because now you're kind of cheating yourself, but you're cheating your teammate most importantly. And so guys do a great job of iron sharpening iron out there. We got a lot of young core players out there. But again, we lose Metellus, as he kind of graduated on, but he's still in every single meeting. He's still a major contributor in the meeting rooms, really pouring into the young guys. We got Andrew DePaula, who's a great vet in the room, CJ Ham as well. Troy Dye has now taken on a larger role. But we got some good veteran players who's showing these young guys, what it's like, how to practice the right way, how to prepare the right way. And so, with that, you're gonna have some blips and blemishes here and there, just because, that's just kind of the nature of it when you got young players out there playing around. But long continue to pour into them, and they prepare the right way. At the end of the day, we just hope that they're making fast wrong decisions rather than slow correct ones.
Matt, earlier Wes was talking about the development of Ty Chandler, what he's seen over the last 2 years. I guess from your perspective, how have you seen him grow?
I think the biggest thing is with Ty is that he's truly shown his versatility up until this year. Because I know last year we moved him around quite a bit. I tried him out as a gunner. I had him at the wing spot. And this year I kind of moved him over into the PP spot, and so that was a role where he was really third on the depth chart, with Metellus being the one, Cam Bynum was really the two, and he was really kind of the third guy in. And as Metellus kind of grew his role as a safety spot, TC kind of came to me about wanting kind of to take ownership of that. We started meeting heavily on it. I grew some really good trust with him and how he went about it in his preparation. And I felt great about it, just kind of having that running back background, what it would do for us from a punt standpoint of opening up the fake opportunities of having a running back there, but also a guy who understands protection, who does a great job of communicating back there and really being the quarterback of the punt team. And so when that confidence and trust grew between the two of us, and he's shown that versatility, I was all in on it. I've been impressed with how he prepares. He's a guy that comes in, meets with me twice a week, constantly taking notes, constantly asking great questions, really pushing the why behind the things that we do week in and week out. And I love it as a coach because it challenges me to make sure that I put together a great plan that all the players understand and they feel good about going out and executing.
Matt, on the fake punt, how critical is the snap from DePaula, and is that angled snap? I mean, how difficult is that?
Yeah, it's so funny. Everybody's been kind of talking about the snap, and I mean that's just Depot's just doing his job. I mean, we're talking about an all-pro punter here, having to snap it a little bit sideways. But you look at the ball's placement. I mean, he put it right on the outside number or the front number of TC, made it nice and easy for him to catch and just get out with it, wasn't behind. It really was the perfect snap. And, not to take anything away, but it is a difficult snap to make, especially when you're trying to kind of disguise a little bit, from the press return team standpoint, and not can make it so obvious that you're not snapping it to the punter right there. So, Again, these are fakes that we work week in and week out, and really practically been doing since the preseason. So we've got a lot of reps at it, and at the end of the day, it's just second nature for him.
This goes deep into the weeds, but does he have, is like the big thing to not like be turned that way or to turn the ball that way before
for
he-
sure. Yeah, for sure. So keeping a nice, good square stance right there. Yeah, nah, he's
I don't
good.
know if that would give it away or not, but like, I mean, is it almost like a no look kind of no look
Almost
pass
kinda
where
like a
like
no-look pass. Yeah, Kel. Yeah, it is.
Well, we're on to this. The punter acting is a part of it too. I mean, he fooled me initially in the press box. It looked
That's
like,
so funny.
where'd the ball go?
That's so funny. I just finished meeting with this, right? He was like, "It looks like I got somebody." He's like, "I think I got like 3 guys." I'm like, "Nah, you pull one guy, Mister Right." Like,
you basically got a drama class that you're teaching every.
man, it's a whole lot of acting going on out there. Got to be good with your eyes. Yeah, cool.